afternoon, or actually a good evening. It's Maria and I at the AgCom here at the Town Hall. Everybody else is either harvesting cranberries or sitting by the fireside. But Maria and I are here in all our splendor. First of all, I'm going to call this meeting to order at what time, Maria?
7:06.
7:06. Okay, and can I have the reading of the Secretary Treasurer's report?
Okay, we have the last two meetings.
Yep.
The first, it's the same, so the report, I'm just gonna say one of them because it doesn't have any changes. So in September, our actual regular account is 1,500. Still in there. And then on our donation account, we still have 555.73.
Okay. I'll second. All approved and seconded, we'll be all set. Okay, on the old business was, of course, we ever got Scott's out with his cranberries. And
I noticed they're floating on the top there.
yeah,
They've
been picking them. So that's good to hear. Hope it works out pretty good. And on the new business, let me see, we're going to do something about the web design and contact the old colony, but I can do that. And the other whole new business that we have is the Grange going to have a winter farmers market, and I understand it's not this year. No, apparently. Joanne, of course, was the one who did a lot of work with it, and of course she hasn't got the time, and apparently nobody else knows how to do it. Apparently there's a lot of paperwork with a farmer's market, so if anybody's looking to start a farmer's market,
There's a lot of paperwork.
Apparently a lot of paperwork and preparation and time, I guess, goes into it. And she finds that she just does not have the time to do theirs in that one too. Of course, as everyone knows, we did not go into the Apple Peach Festival Parade this year due to the fact that half of us were on other things and Maria was away too, so we did not, and so we should actually, I don't know what the future is on the Apple Peach Parade. We might have to find out if they're going to have it next year or not. There was some talk about it.
Wow.
So, I don't know. Somebody suggested that at one point they were going to actually change where the Apple Peach Festival was held. So, I don't know.
Oh, they should change, and they can change the location.
Well, this is it. They thought
they shouldn't terminate it.
I've got the Grange meeting is what, the first Thursday, I think. Is it Thursdays? Yeah, it's the first Thursday of the month. So I thought I, should go. I'm going to go to that, and they were talking about having a, kind of a yard sale. They could have a yard sale in their facility. It's right down the street, so probably they could do pretty well. So I'll have to go and see how that makes out. The other agenda I was going to take up for a new agenda is, you and I have gone to about every event that we've gone to along with Scott. And so I was going to go over what events should we plan to attend this year. We did the one at the library, I think, last year.
Yes, we've done a couple of years now.
Yeah, library. And we did it at the Aggie School.
Yes, a couple of years.
Yankee School, and we also did the Grange too, had their agricultural show too, right? Because we helped out. Yeah, you were up for it. Well, it was Saturday. No, you came
I
in.
ended up going late. Yeah.
Yeah. So
the one I missed out was the one at the historical.
That's right, historical one. Well, we got rained out. Nobody, you didn't miss anything. We had a flood, actually.
We may have one this Saturday.
Huh?
We may have another one this Saturday.
Yeah. So I think the three. So I was thinking about it, and we should have to go ask JJ on this one in the spring, because we've been talking about partnering with the Historical Commission on having a founders, first we started with a Founders Day, then it was going to be an Agricultural Day, but there's no reason we can't do our own in the spring. And what we can do is, you know,
I would think that would be the best time, because at that time we
Yeah,
have all the agriculture
right.
part of it starting.
and we could ask JJ to be the home voice. He can do a thing on plowing with horses, which very few people never see. And we can, you know, because he's got a beautiful facility there. And the barn, you know, we could have somebody do something on fermenting and how to plant and, you know, have the local. I mean, we got plenty of talent in this town. And we could almost have our own Farmers Day right there. We can, you know, like, because it has to be, JJ has to approve it, but, and he's got a nice barn there for if the Grange wants to do something or people want to do something agricultural, we can, you know, I should ask him. And we could do it in the spring.
Yeah, but I would suggest not to take long, because he does book out quite a bit, because he does birthday parties, he does a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
So,
well, I can go, you know, in the rain, or it's kind of a bad weekend to go see him.
Yeah.
But then before Thanksgiving or our next meeting, I'll drop in to see him, see what he thinks. You know, because...
well, if you're gonna go to the Grange, right, on the first of the Thursday, he'll be there.
Sometimes he comes, sometimes he doesn't. Well, if he's there, I can talk to him about it then. Because I think we might as well do our own. I mean,
That
you
would
know,
be the best.
yeah. We can even, you know, have some antique tractors come and show how to play with an old antique tractor or something. Something
We
that-
can have a lot of activities.
Yeah,
there,
we can
'cause
have a lot of things.
We
on our
can even
own.
do like lunch,
Yeah,
because he does.
yeah. And we can have, you know, it's a nice facility, certainly, you know, it's one of the better ones we have in the town. So I was thinking that it worked today.
Yeah,
Might be
Okay,
something
you
that
could-
we can do.
good idea, yeah.
Okay, is there anything else that you wish to bring up?
Yes, so the website, what are we doing with the website?
Well, we've got to go off to, I've got to get in touch with the old colony. And every time I think about getting in touch with them, for God's sakes, it's either the school's called off, the teachers have a convention, or in this case, probably, you know,
And pretty soon the holidays.
man, now we're in the holidays. So I don't know. I think I'll tell you what, I'll call her up within the next week or so and see what's a good time for them for us to go and plan on the website for us.
Okay.
You know, and see what we
Yeah,
can
because
do.
it'll take somewhat time to design it.
To design it, yeah,
and
because,
get it
you know.
finalized. and
Yeah.
be
And,
proud.
you know, like I said, we got Lisa Leonard that's on the, you know, is up on that type of thing, so, well, she's, you know, because I'm sure, I don't know, do they have a town meeting this time of the year or not? I know the elections are in November, but that has nothing too much to do with
No,
the town.
but they must have
offices.
it, at least one a month.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me do that. I'll go get a hold for the next meeting. I'll have that, and I'll go talk to JJ, see what he thinks.
Okay.
And we can do that. And I've got to go to the Grange meeting on Thursday, which would be 2 weeks on Thursday. And we should ask what they would think too, because they got a facility over there. Because they did dogs and everything else last.
Yeah.
They did. For the first time, they did very well. Is there anything else?
Yeah, I wanted to see if you know what the status was with the Board of Health's meeting that we spoke about, restricting of the animals. And,
I have not heard anything. Rebecca apparently as told you, and that they were proposing. I did see where Marion, I think it was, we're talking about things for chickens and goats and, you know, that type of thing in the town, and they put a $50, but I think that, but what they did, if I can recall the article, it was infraction. In other words, if they had to issue a how do you say, a warrant or something on him. The first one was 50 and the next one was, I'll just throw a number
So that would be
out, 100.
like a
A fine,
Yeah.
it'd be a fine.
But did they pay for to
This
have-
was just Marion, okay? Cushnet, I don't think is set forth one. I haven't seen it. And Rebecca was around doing her bond
inspections?
duty inspections, so I would say, you know, I can't see how they can, because if she does her bond inspection, which we both have, and
Yeah.
we get a personal property tax anyhow.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're already taxed. I don't see why we should, I can't, like Costa was saying, the northern part of the town isn't a problem. I think it's down in the center that the problem
Yeah, but
arises.
you kinda can't divide the town.
But you can't do, that's very true. So, I mean, Marion, I guess, it kind of had the same problem, and they came up with this fine thing. I think it was Marion, I may be even wrong, but I know, I thought it was Marion. But I might be wrong with that, it might be Middleborough or something like that. But I noticed that they had a fine system instead of.
Yeah, but that's normal, if
Yeah.
you get the first warning and then the second.
So I don't know, but as far as I know, nothing has been finalized.
Well, I was hoping that they actually would dissolve that so that we wouldn't have to pay to have the animals, especially when we are agricultural town.
Yeah.
And we've always had cows and big farms and.
Well, they gotta, this town's unique in that it's many things. I mean, it's so close to New Bedford, but yet it has its own flavor. And when you lose your identity, of course you lose everything, because who wants to just live in a suburb of New Bedford? So they have to be very careful on this one. And so, like I said, the town has a lot of livestock in it, really, when you think about it, especially goats and although, I don't know, steers seem to be coming back too, so.
And it seems that we have gone from big animals more to small animals.
To the smaller animals, that's true.
Well, the properties are getting smaller, so you gotta
Yeah.
reduce anyways.
Yeah.
Because you can't have big animals in a little tiny
You know,
property.
that's true. So,
They need their space.
that's right. And as far as I can see, they have to find their own identity and which way they want to go and what do they want to protect. So,
Especially after all this trouble, we're going to the agriculture and having the right to farm and now just turn it away and.
yeah, so we can't lose our momentum in doing it. Okay, I think those are taken, and I shall call up, I'll go see JJ and I'll call up the school and see when, probably after the first one, if we
Yeah,
can meet
because
with them.
you have to schedule something with the school because then the holidays and you know how they have.
It'd be after the
winter,
first, I'm
they have
sure.
like a
Yeah.
winter week that they're closed
Right.
and then.
I know, it. They always have a teacher's convention or something,
Yes.
you know.
So these 2 months are gonna be very hard to get in.
Yeah, you can't
But you
get,
wanna
not in
see
these
if
2
you can
months.
schedule something
No,
new,
we'd
like
have to
first of
wait until after
January.
the first of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else we should be attacking?
No, I think we're doing pretty good.
Go for it. Should we adjourn the meeting?
Yes, I second.
And all in favor, since it's the two of us? Aye, we got along great. And what time is it?
7:19.
And what should we have as the next meeting date?
Okay, are we gonna do anything in November?
What do you think? What does it fall? The third Thursday falls on you. We just said it a few minutes ago.
It's Thanksgiving falls on this year it's way off. The 22nd.
And that's Thanksgiving is what?
That's Thanksgiving.
I was going to say, I don't think we're going to have a meeting on the 22nd. I don't even think our cameraman will
No,
be able to.
that's Thanksgiving.
That is not too good.
So either we have to have it on the 8th, the 15th, which is gonna be tight, or we go into December before the holidays, because the Christmas is on the 25th, like normal. So we skip November, we go into like the 6th of December, which isn't close to the holidays, but give us a meeting between.
Yeah, give it December 6th?
Yep.
Okay, let's try that, okay. That's probably the best thing, okay. Boy, I tell you, I don't know where this year is going. We say it every year. Okay, and so having that, the next meeting is going to be December 6th, 2018, 7 o'clock. And we now adjourn this meeting. All those in favor, says